touring that house of Jared Taylor, you were probably on your knees gobbling up dick and balls. Because you moonlight as a transsexual, that's why. You probably dress up like those other insecure men who have no masculinity, who like to sit up and put on garter belts and thongs at night and wigs and pretend to be women. Is that really why you don't want to show yourself, Jason Black, because you know somebody's going to out you?
One question that I'd like to
Sure,
ask.
go ahead.
I'd like to ask you. Now, we can ask
Because
different
I asked you
questions.
about-
We could ask different questions like about that white man. Now, we could ask different questions like about that white man. We could ask about that.
You disagree with?
We could definitely ask about that white man, you and him. Could we ask a few questions?
There is no white man. There is and never was a white man. Produce a picture of a white man. What was his name, Jason? And where was he located at? And when did I so-called be with him? Are you spreading rumors like a gossip girl?
Very interesting. So now she doesn't
Are
want
you
to claim
spreading
him.
rumors now, Jason? Are you a
already
mean girl?
She already put
You
the
are-
video out. Now she doesn't want to claim the white man anymore. She already put the video out. Now she don't want to claim him. She's going to say that she had clandestine ulterior motives for doing it.
I never said that. I never said any of that. Again, gossip girl spread rumors.
Okay.
So prove it. So I'll say if there's a white man, prove it.
Cynthia, there's only one thing people need to remember. I
Prove
would never
it.
in my life
Prove
call
it.
you. I would never
Prove
call
it,
you
Jason
to
Black,
speak
since
to
you're
you.
so intellectual. If you can put a documentary together, surely you can prove whatever rumor you're spreading. Surely you can prove it. So prove it. What was his name?
Brothers
what
and
did he
sisters,
look like?
Cynthia
How tall was he?
Cynthia already made the video where she admitted to doing it. Now she tried to play it off as if there were ulterior motives for doing it, but she already made the video for doing it.
Video, I said I never dated a white man, and I never.
Brothers and sisters. Now she doesn't want to claim him. Interesting. I will be very glad to show you my face if you can show us your edges. If you do that right now, I will post a video so people can see.
Can you show me your intellect? How about that? Can you show me your intellect?
Cynthia, yes, I will show whatever
I'm
you
waiting
want.
for a man to show his intellect.
And I'm waiting to see
and
your
his
roots.
masculinity, not talk about hair and makeup.
And I'm looking.
Do you work for the Bronner Brothers? I
And
just
I'm
have to ask
looking
that
to,
question.
dear,
You work for the Bronner Brothers?
I can get a license, sure. Whichever you
Oh,
prefer.
okay. That's why. That's probably why.
Okay.
Because I know most
Cynthia,
men
can we see your
who
roots?
are closet homosexuals, they focus on hair and makeup. So that's why.
Well, you know what? I just want to see your roots. Cynthia, that if you actually had a head full of hair, you'd be a much nicer, congenial person and not so bitter.
Black women are feminism. They're single mothers. Makes sense. Are you really that concerned with my edges, Jason Black,
Okay.
or do you have something else to get off your mind?
Cynthia, it's just that
Because
I'm
if you have
bald-headed.
something else to get off your chest, that's fine.
Cynthia, I'm
but
bald.
I didn't know we were discussing hair and makeup.
Okay, well, I'm just saying is that I'm bald and I'm black and you're black too. And I just don't want people to confuse us as being brother and brother. I want them to see us as brother and sister. So I don't want them to see two bald black
Nobody
folks.
would confuse me with you because I'm miles ahead of you intellectually. That's why you're wasting time talking about hair rather than getting to the actual intellectual points. Now,
No,
people said
that's not the reason.
I was afraid of that word. Where's the word? Because we can talk about hair all day. That's trivial.
No, we
but
can't.
I'm trying to figure out where's this intellectual word.
No, the problem is we can't talk about hair all day. I can talk about hair all day. You can only talk about it for about 2 seconds.
But you brought up the topic. You brought up the topic. I thought I was coming in here for some intellectual work.
Yes,
Somebody in the chat room
yes,
said
it
that
is.
I was afraid to get that work. Where's it at?
This is the root of your hatred and your venom. When you look in the mirror, you see a black male, and you're very angry because you can't alter it.
When I look at black men today, I see black women because they're very feminine, and I suspect you're no different. That's
But
why
you're very
you're wasting
masculine.
time.
But you're very
deflecting and
masculine.
talking about what all dusty beta males talk about.
But Cynthia,
Again,
if you took off
where
that,
is the
if you
intellect,
took off
Jason
that
Black?
head,
Because it doesn't require intellect to.
if she took off that headband wig, she would look like RuPaul. She's talking about how black men are feminine. She looks masculine.
Find me some. You can do that.
You look like
And
RuPaul without that thing. Why
I
don't
have
you just
someone that
make it
wants me
off?
to promote it, so I can send you a couple bundles if you really want to. And I can play some edges for you, too.
Dear, I don't
Or
think
maybe you prefer man weave. Or maybe you prefer man weave, which is what a lot of these other dusty beta males are starting to do. They're starting to wear man weave because they're so obsessed with it, which I suspected. You probably wear it, too.
Cynthia,
Let me explain
I
something
would like
for
to give you an all-expenses-paid trip to go and see my friend Mona Lachey. I would like to give you a trip to go see her. Now, Mona doesn't have a bunch of experience with bald-head women, but she does have quite the wealth of experience with bald-head men. And now, we can't size up your hair because there's not enough to work with. But if you do have a goatee, and I got to tell you, I saw some whiskers in one of your pictures once there, we might be able to edge up that chin.
What point are you trying to prove? Because if I wanted a white man, I'd have 10 of them, and you can best believe that he's dominating you. And each one of those white men would have more power than you.
By the way.
That's fine, Jason Black. Where is the intellect? That's what I called in for. Your little dusty chat room had a lot to say about, nobody wants Jason Black's intellectual work. They say that about your dusty comrade Tariq too, and he could only talk about hair and makeup too. So
okay.
I'm trying to figure out where is the intellectual black men who are gonna face me intellectually rather than talking about cosmetics.
If
Would
this
you like
were
to know
not
what type of
intellectual, you
tampons I
have
wear too? Would you
dear,
like to know what type of tampons I wear?
I don't
You
believe
want to know
you
my
do.
bra size?
I don't believe
Would you like
do.
to know the type of deodorant I wear? Do I wear a secret or a degree? I can tell you those two, since you're so concerned with makeup
Until
and
you
cosmetics
can, until you can
toiletries.
prove that your head doesn't look like mine, I don't believe you wear a bra or tampons or anything else. So far, we haven't proven you're not a man.
You probably wear one, though. You probably wear one. That's really why you don't want to show yourself, because you moonlight as a transsexual. That's why. You probably dress up like those other insecure men who have no masculinity, who like to sit up and put on garter belts and thongs at night and wigs and pretend to be women. Is that really why you don't want to show yourself, Jason Black, because you know somebody's going to out you? If you can. You're taking remedial topics about cosmetics. Where is the intellect? I'm waiting to get that work.
I don't think you deserve intellect.
You don't have intellect. That's why. You don't think I deserve it because you can't match it. Because if you could match it, you would say, hey, I disagree with this. Like, I'm going to tell you what I disagree with. You know what I disagree with? Because it's false.
The
notion that black women are the reason that black men are not stepping up.
I
black
have
men
no
are not
desire
stepping
to
up
do
because
that.
they're not men.
Not going to discuss that with
That's why
you.
you're sitting on here.
You are not the person we will discuss that with. You see, if it were somebody else, they would deserve to have a discussion, a intellectual, thoughtful debate, but not you. If it were someone else, I would speak. If it were someone else, I would debate. If it were someone else, I would talk, but not you. Because you see, the problem that we have is that we have allowed bitter, broken broads to cobble together on the internet with their bitter, broken ways. You see, what really happens, the real problem that you run into is that when that goes together, what they really think, they forget the internet is immortal. That's the problem. It's immortal. And they kind of get stuck on that. But Cynthia, I would never in life call you, ever, for any reason. I would never call you.
I don't care. I called you. So what's your point?
And you know why? Because I'm relevant and you're not.
See, no, because you were referencing me in the video, genius. That's why.
I never referenced you.
Because you clearly sit up and watch my videos on the low. Because if you were not, you would not be trying to misquote one of them. So you may not be calling me, but I promise you watch more of my videos.
First she said there wasn't a white man. Now she's saying, well, you misquoted the video. First she said there was no video. Now she's saying, oh, you're misquoting the video. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. This is pathetic, Cynthia. I thought you were going to be a harder target than this. Actually, no, I didn't think you were going to be a harder target than this.
You're clearly jealous and insecure about white men, and rightfully so, because he's dominating you. That's why you want to walk around and
Well, this didn't go the way she intended for it to at all, did it?
no white men. Please. You don't, those little dusty rumors don't work here.
No, I'm not going to change the graphic on the screen. I mean, she's got as much hair on her chin as Dax does. I mean, at least there. Anyway, Cynthia, was there anything else you want to say, by all means?
Yeah, when are you going to stop being a dusty coward and show yourself?
No, dear, you'll see my face when we can see your locks. I think that's fair. Just saying. When I can see your head, you can see my face.
Oh, yeah. Well, you showing yourself shouldn't depend on me, because guess what? I'll do whatever I want to regardless to you. Regardless to what you're saying.
When we can see your locks.
You spread, because I don't need to base
you'll see my
anything
face.
off of you. I don't need to base anything off of you.
You need
You're
my
remedial.
affirmation.
You're following this remedial.
Then why are you
your
calling
sexuality.
me?
You have a bunch of effeminized, dusty beta males who can't be males and who suck white dick on the road.
And yet you're calling, and yet you fought to
because
call
when
me.
you were
And yet
that's why Jared
she's
Taylor
fought
allowed
for
you in there,
months to
because
talk to me.
he was thug hunting you. You were his little plantation buck. He had you bent over the table.
Okay, let's just say that everything she just said was true. I'm the center of dustiness, and everybody on my channel is whacked out and dusty and bummy and beta max and whatever. Okay, fine. Then why has she fought so hard to get a hold of me? Why did she fight to call me up tonight? She got blocked by the mods to the point I had to tell the mods, stop her, I'm gonna block y'all. She literally has sat here this whole time that I've been vamping on and replaying Dr. Clark and everything. That's why she was blocked. She's waited and been blocked over and over again to go through all of that to finally say this. And yet I'm so irrelevant and so detestable that she's fought to speak to me. And by the way, I would never in life call her up to speak to her for any reason. I took a look at the top of her head and all I saw was sweet chin music. No, there was no way I'm gonna do that.
Dusty friends, and then you use them just like you're using them now. So stop it. You're the irrelevant one. That's why you're sitting up here trying to focus on somebody's edges when you should be focusing on trying to not die should you get pulled over by police who wants to take your life. That's why you're an irrelevant, dusty beta male, and you'll always be the white man's bitch, because rather than trying to not be his bitch, you're focusing.
Boy, she sure is triggered, isn't she? I mean, have you all ever heard her like this before, ever? Has Cynthia ever gone off like this? Ever in life? She just hung up the phone, by the way. Have you all ever heard her go off like this ever in life? See how passionate she was. I mean, she was just passionate. It was, man, if I could get my hands on you, Jason Black, if I could just grab you and hold you, and if I could just, ooh. Yes, I sensed sexual tension. I certainly did. No, she doesn't sound like a fan. She sounds like a stalker. Just saying. And I'll slice and dice if it really comes down to it. I don't need 50 videos and 30 minutes to do what I gotta do. So for those of you who've been waiting at long last for the confrontation between Cynthia G and Jason Black, well, you finally had it. And yes, they're gonna take this and cut it up and repost it and everything else. No problem whatsoever. Doesn't bother me. It is what it is, what it is. You hear the way I talk and you figure you can take the kid. My name's Jason Black. You don't really want it. Not really. You don't really want it. It just seems like you want it. You don't really want it.
Touring that house of Jared Taylor, you were probably on your knees gobbling up dick and balls.
Now, if she wants to call up during the next broadcast, by the way, bring it on. If she wants to call up on the next broadcast, you are absolutely invited to, but I gotta warn you, in my eyes, nigga, you don't want none. And I said that the way I meant it. From where I stand, nigga, you don't want it. You just think you do. Lord have mercy, it smells like money in here. So I just go straight to this. Yeah, if I need to go for the jugular, I can.